Alright, what's going on, guys? GarrettXAct here, bringing us a brand new video episode on a fantastic day so far. And we are so close. We are like 3 days away from getting a new Call of Duty. I cannot tell you guys how ready for this I am. Because playing the same Call of Duties for the last several years has been very, very boring. Like, this game is obviously a nice change, but we're playing block and that is not happening. This game has been a nice change, but it was basically the same game that came out 10 years ago, so it really wasn't that new and exciting, I guess. Are you kidding me? I just backed out. Why would you put me back in this lobby? But we have, I can tell you exactly, hold on. We have 3 days, 9 hours, and 40 minutes until I can play this game. I also have the background going on here, the theme or whatever it's called. God, I'm such a fucking nerd. I just cannot wait to play Call of Duty World War II. I have not played it all day, so if I suck and die, that would be why. Oh my god, I'm gonna, yeah, okay, beanie with a grenade. But I cannot tell you guys how excited I am for this game. It's going to be a great game. Like, the beta was amazing. Unless they completely just absolutely screwed everything else up and made the game completely different from the beta, then it's gonna be an awesome game, because I really loved the beta. The beta was fantastic. And something that bothers me a lot is there's already a lot of people out there who are like shit-talking the game and it hasn't even come out yet. People aren't even giving it a chance at this point. And you know, the common argument here is that just the Call of Duty community as a whole is dead in general, which, to be completely honest, it's not what it was. I wouldn't say it's dead, but it's not popping exactly. But that's not to say that World War II can't, you know, revive the Call of Duty franchise, put some more life into it. Now, this is going to be kind of a touchy opinion for me. It's a little bit of an unpopular opinion, I like to think. But in my personal opinion, I'm going to love World War II. I'm already excited for that game. I'm so excited to play it. I think it's going to be awesome. But I do not think it's going to save the Call of Duty sniping community. And don't just instantly dislike the video and click off just because I said that. I think it's going to do awesome things. I think it's going to revive it a little bit. I think it's going to put some spark into it a little bit. But I think the reason why it's not going to be able to revive it is because the whole reason the community grew in popularity in the first place was like the wow factor, you know what I mean? If that makes sense. People getting excited when they hit a trick shot and seeing something new they hadn't seen before. And it's called a wow factor, right? Something that excites people and is different. And the problem with the Call of Duty sniping community is that it's just not exciting as much anymore. Like, I still, like, obviously people still get excited when they hit clips and trick shots and stuff, but it's not like it used to be, you know? Unless you hit something absolutely ridiculous, no one cares anymore. And that's kind of the problem. Just the basic people being impressed with you is not around anymore, and that's why I don't think the community is going to be able to come back alive from where it is now. Now, it will, like I said, it will help the community. It will do good things to the community, but it won't ever get back to where it was, simply because even if it's a new game, it's the same thing it has always been. But don't get me wrong, that does not mean I am not excited. I'm not going to play the shit out of the game. I'm going to grind so hard on World War II. And like, really, like I said, the Call of Duty community is not dead. It's just kind of at a low point, and I want to just still do what I can to grow and progress, because I think that this game is going to do awesome things. It's going to bring a lot more views to channels. People are going to blow up again. It's going to do good things. It just won't be to the point where it was like when, you know, like the FaZe guys were all exploding, all of them hitting 1 million subscribers like left and right off of Call of Duty videos. But again, don't take what I'm saying as you can't grow off Call of Duty more. I'm still trying to grow off Call of Duty. Like, it's what I want to grow off of, and you definitely can. You just have to understand it won't be the kind of explosive growth that it was in the past, because in the past it was new and fresh and never been seen before, and now it has been seen before. But I'm going to be doing my best to grow and to expand during Call of Duty. And I know I'm playing a game right now that basically no one wants to watch because the new Call of Duty comes out in like 3 days. But I gotta do something. I didn't just want to sit here and make it like a sit down and talk video for one of my last videos before World War II. I wanted to make like a normal back to my roots, these are the type of videos that I make video. So I think I'm only gonna have 2 videos before World War II comes out. This one and one going up on Wednesday. But the next video I post is actually gonna be like a montage or a mini-tage, however you want to call it. It's gonna be like all the clips I've hit since returning to Call of Duty, and kind of like my last little clip thing before World War II comes out. But it's not gonna be anything like my exactly montage was, that kind of edit. That was a good edit for my dude Form. I'm a very basic editor who doesn't have a lot of editing skills, so I just thought I'd throw something together for you guys, kind of like a little last hoorah on the other Call of Duties. So I guess what I want to talk about next was kind of like my plans for World War II itself, like when the game is actually out. I'd explain like what I'm doing now while we're waiting for the game for the next 3 days, but I've been asked on stream a lot and like on Twitter, like, yo, exactly, you're just gonna stream, you make videos, like, what is your plans for World War II? And that's a good question, because I don't really know, like, fully. I know kind of what I want to do, but not to the extent that I'd like to know. I'm gonna do both for sure. Like, I'm gonna be streaming and making videos. But the first week of the game is kind of a tricky area, because you don't really know what's gonna do well. So my original plan was literally to not make a single video for the first week of the game and just grind out streams for like 6 hours a day, because I already know YouTube is gonna be way oversaturated with Call of Duty World War II content, and none of it's gonna get any views. Obviously, that's gonna be the same way for months. So what I've kind of decided I wanted to do is that I'm for sure gonna grind out streaming. I'm gonna prioritize streaming more than making videos at least the first week of the game, because I really think I want to grow more on Twitch right now. But with that being said, I'm still planning on posting at least 3 or 4 videos that first week of World War II. So when the game comes out, expect a grind for me that you guys have like never seen before. Like, I grinded MWR pretty hard, but nothing like I'm gonna grind World War II. I know Obey and Dare and probably Red are having RCs right when the game comes out, and I am 100% gonna be going for those RCs. I don't know which one if I have to pick, but I know I'm gonna be going for RCs for sure, because I just love RCs. RCs are a great time. It gets everyone the motivation to grind, and everyone just like, you see a new level from everybody going for these RCs. So I don't know if you guys have ever been to any of my streams. If you haven't, you should come stop by. They're pretty lit. But anyways, when I stream sometimes, especially in 720, my streams sometimes start dropping frames, and I couldn't figure out why for the longest time. And I finally figured out it's because my internet was really inconsistent, because I'm really far from my router. And so yesterday I actually went out and bought this little Wi-Fi booster thing. I actually bought an Ethernet cable. My parents were like, hell no, you're not running that through the house. So I made an adaptation and went and bought a little Wi-Fi booster right there. You can't really see it that great. It's that little box. But what it does essentially, like, creates a new wireless network for my existing one and just pulls more of the bandwidth down here to the basement rather than being upstairs. So now I constantly 4-bar. The streams are smooth the entire time. It's just absolutely amazing. So with World War II coming out, my content and quality is going to be like a whole nother level. Plus, while I'm mentioning my stream, if you guys if you haven't followed my stream yet, go ahead and do that. We are like 10 away from 50, so when I get to 50, I can probably apply to be an affiliate. So follow the stream. But yeah. Nope.